Hey everybody, what is going on? We are back in the bush, hanging out with Chicken Nugget on a Saturday afternoon, aka Grapevine. What's Grapevine doing today? Grapevine is prepping the ingredients to make, guess what? We're going to make a homemade pizza. And guess how we're going to make our homemade pizza? We're not going to use my chimney oven that I made. Nope. We're not going to use my propane oven over there that we used last week to bake the rolls. Nope. My good friends at Vevor, reached out to me. They said, what do you want? What do you want to promote? They sell a pile of different products. First, they were going to hook me up with a diesel heater, which is one of their #1 sales. I've already got one, as you might have saw when we did the truck tent camping thing in the winter, my birthday last year. I've got a diesel heater. I don't need another one. So they said, well, check out our website because they sell a pile of different products. Well, anyways, to make a long story short, I could see a wood-fired pizza oven on there. And I thought, well, ain't that a neat-looking little rig? Would that ever come in handy at the camp? You can use it as a barbecue. You can use it as an oven. You can put wood in it. You can put charcoal in it, a bunch of stuff. Well, guess what Vevor sent me? Look at this. Sitting in a box. So now we're going to throw this thing together, and I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but I'll show you what is in here for parts, because I haven't even opened this box up myself yet. I have no idea what's in this thing. No idea what's in here yet, but we're going to check it out together. And let's see what Vevor sent. Here's Daisy sitting right behind the scenes here. She's watching the birds. Living the dream. But anyway, let's see what's in this box that we got from Vevor. It is, and it's got the old school styrofoam in it. That's going to kind of go everywhere. Hopefully, not too bad. But anyway, let's see what we got in here. Whoops. My wonderful assistant, Cindy, will help with some of this. Wow. Holy crap. You don't have to assemble that much. Now you got to put legs on. Look at that, guys. That's pretty freaking nice. This is all stainless steel. This is actually pretty nice. It comes with a pizza stone, which is even better, a 12-inch. Like, it's way more assembled than I thought it would be. It comes with legs and wheels. And the only thing, people say the legs are short. And it needs a higher base. But other than that, it's reviewed to be quite good. Supposedly this thing will go 700 or 800 degrees. So you can get it insanely hot with a wood fire or a charcoal fire. And I'm really intrigued by this. This baby, our new fun appliance. Would that stuff ever be nice to put in the side of that fridge to insulate it? Perfect stuff. These panels would be really nice for that. The cats would leave it alone. Temperature gauge on it. This is a nice looking unit, guys. Wow.
Okay, you pick
I've got to lift this up out of the box. And we're going to see what we got here. Because it's fairly heavy. It's 45 pounds. Wow. Look at that. Whoops. Watch the toes, Dave. Yeah, I guess where all the parts are packed in the bottom. Let's see what we got in here. Check it out. What a dummy. What a dummy. Look at this. All these parts are all sitting up underneath this thing. These are the legs. It's got a really, really good quality chimney. Like, that is, I'm telling you, that's a heavy duty piece of stainless steel pipe right there. Is that ever nice? Piece of styrofoam. But it comes with a bunch of different racks and wheels. So we're going to flash this bad boy up in a bit. And we're going to make a homemade pizza. How much better than that could it be? And if you guys like these, you'll have to check out their website, because they sell a pile of products. You guys know I do small engine repair. I've got an ultrasonic. Jeez. Wow, that was almost my toes again. I got an ultrasonic parts washer in my garage for washing parts. Vevor, their brand. Diesel heaters, Vevor. They make meat slicers. Vevor, they actually have a meat slicer. They make household goods. They make shop industrial stuff. Here we go, a lot of the instructions, how to put it together. So it's not going to be too bad. I'm gonna unwrap all these parts, and we'll show you what I got here. I'll show you what I'm against putting this thing together. It's not gonna be bad at all. Wow. Yeah, we'll get them in a bit. This is impressive, guys. Oh, that's the pizza stone that comes with it. It's actually a 12-inch pizza stone. Here's the unit itself. Parts here. This ash pan with the grates, and this is fairly heavy quality. The chimney pipe and that. This is nice quality too. It's got a little hat for the top. I'm going to put it all together. I'm not going to bore you guys with the assembly, but it's a fairly heavy gauge metal. Like, this is not just sheet metal. This is 18 gauge, probably 16 gauge. It's nicer than what I thought it was going to be for the money. They're you know, a couple $100 is all this thing is, brand new. So I'm going to throw it all together. I'm going to talk to you guys in a bit, and then we're going to I bought a charcoal chimney, which is a new unit too. We're going to get some charcoal all fired up on that. That's supposed to be the way to do it. And I actually even got a bag of lump charcoal here, which I've never used before. We're going to try lump charcoal this time. We're going to put it in a tray, put it in this thing, get her hot, and we're going to have to do a paint burn once we get her going. So I'm not going to film the whole assembly thing, but I'll show you once it's together. Well, there you go, guys. You know what? Check this out. That is pretty freaking cool. This is a nice little oven. Nice chimney on it. It's got a little hat and top, stainless steel. Open it up, there's a grill in there. I don't know if you guys can see, it's a chrome grill in the top. That's where you bake. And then down in here, there's another cast iron grill in there. This is a draft on your door. I'm actually impressed. I really am, because the gauge of this metal, this thing weighs about 45 pounds, so it's not, you know, it's not a 13-pound little piece of sheet metal. It's got a little bit of something to it, so we're going to take it outside, sit it on the stump out here in the yard. I hope it fits. And then I got to get some charcoal flashed up, and because we're going to get up in the air. It is a little bit low. I do admit it's a bit short. And that's what people say. They need to put it on a base. A little bit taller base and be perfect. You know what? This stump lump perfect height. Check that out. This is a nice little unit, guys. Really nice unit. Look at that. Very nice unit. I can't wait to flash this thing up. There's your pizza stone. It's already put in there. Anybody's bought one of them? Pizza stones about 30-40 bucks just to buy that piece of stuff. And again, here's your drafts. Open it up or close. Regulate it. And then there's another grate down in here. This is a cast iron. It's hard to see, and you can put a pretty big fire. I mean, if you wanted, you could just have a wood fire. But we got an aluminum tray in there that we're going to put charcoal in, like a disposable baking tray. But what I'm going to get out first, get my charcoal chimney out. I've honestly never used one of these before in my life. We just bought it. This is all new to us. And we're going to get up some charcoal and get her good and hot and get it ready to put in this and see how hot we can get this thing. So this is quite interesting. It could be a total flop, but people say you can get these pretty hot. So, oh well, let's see how it goes, guys. Okay. So what I got here, boys and girls, this is a charcoal chimney, they call it, and I've never even used one of these things yet. You're supposed to, you put a couple big balls of newspaper in the bottom, and you put a bunch of charcoal in it. Now the stuff we just bought to use was lump charcoal, but my God, they're huge lumps. So I've got some briquettes here. We're going to pour them in and hope that this works. And these will actually light up. So we're going to try this. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. I've never actually done this before. And I can even leave it sitting right on this table here, right? Because it's a metal table, so it shouldn't hurt it. So let's try this out. I'm going to use propane torch to light it. So why not, right? Let's see what happens here. Wish me luck. Let's see what happens, guys. There we go. Let me give this just a little extra help up in the bottom with this. Let's get her going. That's sketchy as hell. Let's see what happens here. Okay, this is friggin' nuts. Charcoal chimney for the win. Check this out, guys. Been out with 15 minutes. Look. glowing red down in there. I'm not going to burn my GoPro. The heat waves you can see right now are rising 3 feet off this thing. Excuse me, I've got this lump stuff. So I'm going to throw some of that on top of these briquettes. And some of the big lumps of lump coal, and we're going to get this thing filled right up. So we're going to need quite a bit to get this oven hot. So put some of this in. Now put some of these pieces in. That are big, but they're not real big. Because this is all different size stuff. Nice. I thought it was all huge. I'm going to have to wash my hands. I'm going to get black here. Look at that, guys. We are going to get this thing rocking in a bit. No, I want that bit. How's that? And she's going to start smoking again until she burns the wood off a little bit, and then it'll just be pure heat. Look how hot the side of this thing's getting already. Crazy, eh? Especially where it's sitting, excuse me, it's sitting on table. The air can pass right up through, so you're going to get hot pretty quick here. Well, I can't say life's too bad. We're sitting there getting the hot tub heated up, working phenomenal now that we got the bugs out of that. Figured that out. Oh boy, amazing what some needles can do. This thing is roasting already. This charcoal chimney, I can't even show you in there. I'll melt this GoPro in about 5 seconds over top of that. It's crazy hot already. You can see the heat waves are up to here somewhere, like way up to here. Heat waves are 3 to 4 feet high. But anyway, there's the beast all ready to go. We got a tray, this, bunch of holes. That's going to fit in there just right with our charcoal in it here in a little bit. So we're going to see if we can get this guy hot. So, and then you got the vent here, right, to let her breathe. Open her and close it. So then you got the vent here, depending how much we want the fire to go. So, but it should work quite well here. It's going to be pretty neat. So here's what we got going on in here to build these pizzas. We've got the mix here, and she's going to do that up in a minute. Cindy is. We bought a Kraft pizza mix. We got hamburger, we have cheese, hot dogs. Gotta have hot dogs. Onions, peppers, and some sausage all cut up. So, oh, and a party pizza thing here. A lump pizza variety pack. All the actual sliced meats too. So, and then you have your sauce and all that to come with the party mix, or the party mix. Get over the party. So then you have your sauce that came with the pizza mix too. So we're going to do up the dough here first and get that laid out. Not sure how we're going to do it yet. We bought one of those great big paddle things too to put her into the oven. So a pizza paddle, I guess they call it. Great big huge thing. So we're going to use that too. So we're thinking
try that again.
Just hit herself in the head with the paddle. All right, so anyways, we were thinking of making the pizza on that, but I don't know how well it's going to slide off if you do that, but we're going to spread the dough out in something here. Stay tuned. So what's the instructions say to do?
Mix it with the fork until it's...
Grade the edge 2 cup to 1 cup. What?
3/4.
Add 2/3 to 1 cup of warm hot water. Not hot.
Yeah,
mixing well with fork until form a ball. Okay.
There's a cup there.
Okay.
There's a cup.
Okay, we got a cup of water here.
Do you have
see. Oh, I don't think so. I think that's pretty good actually, and I just washed my hands. So. There you go. Nice ball. We're going to let that rise for 10 minutes. Alright guys, this is glowing red right now. Glowing red. We're going to pour it in this tray. Hopefully it'll all fit. Would you look at that? I'm definitely wearing gloves for this one. Wow, check that out guys, look at that. There's some friggin' heat right there boys. Time to burn the paint off. Temperature gauge right there. Thermometer. We're going to see what happens here. Well, guys, I'm telling you, I'm impressed so far. Look at the temp on this. She's already up 400 degrees. Nice little fire going down in here. Huh? 420. That's a cool number. Look at that.
Pizza ready.
Pizza's almost ready, man. Oh man, we're gonna have to go and assemble that thing in a minute, but I got her burning nice in here. I threw a couple small pieces of hardwood in here, a little firewood, and the base of it's gonna be charcoal though. You can see the fire going beautiful down in here. This thing works really good, actually. Thanks, Vevor, for your nice little wood-fired pizza oven. You guys gotta see this. This thing's getting friggin' hot. I had to close the grate right off down here to cool her down a bit. Look it up here. What do we got? 600. Up 600 so far. She's gonna cook a pizza some friggin' quick. I know pizza places, I think they bake at 750. That's why I want to take 6 or 7 minutes to do a pizza. So, and we're starting to get some of the paint burning off here now, you guys can see. I'm gonna let that burn for a bit. Then I'm gonna go in and assemble a pizza. Alright, so I have to break this ball of dough up into 2 because we're going to try to make 2 pizzas out of it. What are you doing with the oil there?
A little bit pre-hand.
I don't know, do I?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Okay. You tell me if you do. You tell me if you do.
Okay, there we go, there's one. Oop. This could be fun to try to work out, because I'll tell you, I am not a chef. So let's see how well work this out on this parchment.
I mean, you can put it right on the...
Oh boy, this isn't
Not working on the parchment?
well, it is, but there, that was a bit of a fiasco. I got the first crust is done out here, so we're gonna start putting this stuff to this. My pizza making skills are very limited. This crust is quite thick. I should have made it a little thinner probably. We're gonna find out what happens when we put her in the oven. So it's gonna be good no matter what. It'll still be good, but we'll see what happens. My God, we don't even really need the meat.
No.
The sandwich meat. She made sandwich meat. We don't even really need it. We get so much stuff here. Hot dogs. I don't know who doesn't put hot dogs on homemade pizzas, but they're a prerequisite in my house. Nothing better. Some onions. Wow. Okay, I guess they don't have to be that big when they're this thick. This is like a deep dish is without a dish. And this could be a total flop. I don't know. Can't say I've ever done this before, so. Parmesan cheese. So is that the idea, is we take this one out and throw it in the oven and then I build another one?
No, you have to watch that.
Well, I know that, but
You have to watch that.
it won't take me long to build another pizza.
But I can
There we go.
flatten out the dough if you want me to.
Oh man, this stuff is going to be freaking good. Let's take her outside and see what the oven's looking like.
Only pal.
Yeah, no. Here we go. Sparky's lock. That is stuck onto that thing. Doesn't want to come off. So I'm basically going to shove. Don't say a word. I'm going to shove the whole thing in the freaking oven. The only problem is I can't close the door.
Will it fit in the oven? Did you try?
Oh man. You guys got to see this.
Don't fit.
It doesn't fit.
You should have measured. You got the bigger one.
I don't know how I'm going to get this off this paddle. This is ridiculous. Check this out.
Calzone.
We're going to... That's a pizza that didn't transport well. We're going to make a calzone out of it. Folded her up and we're going to bake her. The other one, we're going to put on an actual cookie sheet this time and try that. Because David Dum Dum's really doing good ones here today. Well, it's time for me to try to make the second crust. And hopefully this one works a little better than the first one. Man, that was a fiasco. Getting that going, we couldn't get the thing to... Couldn't lift it, couldn't move it. So let's try her again. See what happens here. Yeah, first one's going to be a calzone, I guess you call it. but should have known better than to try to just put it in and then move it off of that thing, right? That pizza paddle. And we just bought that, so I didn't check to see if it fit the oven or not, which it didn't, so that was interesting. Davy Dum Dum at his finest today, guys. Davy at his finest, there you go. There was a little more crust in the other one, so this is a little thin. Anyway, it's going to be tasty. Let's do this again. Tomato sauce. Daisy. What are we doing, chick? You get off here. We don't need cat food. No, go, go, go. She hears you open a can. She thinks it's for her. You get down there, little one. Sorry. Yeah. There. That looks pretty decent, guys. With some cheese. That calzone probably all we'll eat tonight, but cold pizza is good for breakfast tomorrow too. Because we're getting in the hot tub later. It's going to be a good night for a good night. It's going to be awesome. But what a mess, eh? What a mess. Cooking with Davy Dum Dum. You guys got to see this. This is looking pretty good. Wow, check that out. It's going to be a baked calzone. It was going to be.
I wish we had timed it.
Yeah, that's going to be really good, actually. Oven's at 420 degrees right now, 425 degrees. Headed up to 750 almost, 700. And starting to figure it out a little bit here. I get the grate closed. We're going to open her up, give her a bit more heat. I had that closed right off, just to try to keep temperature down. Sorry, I had that closed right off down there, just keep temperature down a bit. So we're going to try to keep her between 400 and 500 and see if we can get this calzone to bake.
And
you guys got to see this.
there.
Oh, I look 5 years younger. Look at that. You got to see this. Look at that. Sizzling in there. This screw up might be really tasty. Glad Cindy had the idea, calzone. But like she said, you know what we should have really done? Was taken the pizza stone out before I got it hot, made the pizza nice and round on the stone, and then slide the pizza stone in. Then you could use the pizza paddle if it fit, which it don't. So that's got to go home and have a little modification done with a mini grinder and cut it so it's narrower, so it'll fit. So anyways, it's still going to be tasty, I bet. And she just got the fire going here. We're going to kick back and have a fire and have some dinner and have a good evening here. So that's pretty cool. Like that Vevor. I like that. Works really good. Well, here you go, guys. It is calzone time. Calzone time. There's a face like that. Ooh. Imagine she sleeps with me every night. Poor girl, eh?
Oh, no.
Anyway. You guys got to see this to believe it. This looks wonderful. Holy crap. Honest to God, look at this. Look at that. How good a frick is that? Man, that is going to taste amazing. This is so easy to keep at 400 degrees. This is crazy. This is wonderful. Thank you so much, Vevor. What an awesome unit. Awesome. Totally impressed with this. There we go, guys. Put the pizza in. And you got to see this to believe it. The door. A freaking good idea of Cindy, eh? What a way to turn an absolute disaster into something that's absolutely, look at that. Look at that. Perfectly done. She's enjoying hers. I'm going to enjoy mine. And we've got a pizza still baking away in the oven here. So we're going to let that go for, what, 12 minutes? Mm-hmm. Then we're going to check in the pizza. So we see how that comes out. But our calzone is first. Man, that stuff tasted amazing. And check this out, guys. The pizza's done. Look at that. Perfectly done. Oh, is that ever going to be nice? Sit her down there. And the alarm just went off. Hot pickled peppers. Anyways, Cindy's stuff from the calzone thing. This pizza, I think the crust is done just right on it. And check this out and have a look underneath, see what it looks like. And then I'm going to sit down and eat some pizza here. You guys are going to... Oh, look at that. Didn't even burn it. Didn't even burn it. I think we figured this thing out pretty quick. And I want to thank Vevor so much for this thing, because this is a wonderful, wonderful little unit, man. Wonderful little unit. I'm very happy. Still got a fire going in there too, huh? She's not out yet. Just a nice bed of coals in there. And all I'd have to do is show one little tiny piece of firewood in there, and that'd shoot right up to 400, 500 degrees in a minute. So what an awesome little guy. You guys check this out. And check out the link in the description of the video, because this is a wonderful, wonderful little unit, man, to any backyard barbecues or whatever, right? We can't wait to use it as an actual barbecue too. Stay tuned. We're going to sit and eat our pizza. Well, there you go, guys. The pizza come out. I think it was as good or better than calzone. Cindy didn't even eat any of that. She was too full from the calzone. But awesome, awesome, awesome dinner. And I didn't even show you guys, there's an ash pan and everything in the bottom of that thing too, right, that you pull out and clean all the ashes out. So it's not even a hard thing to clean up when you're all done using it. The wood-fired pizza oven from Vevor. Anyways, we've had a good day. We've had a good evening. The hot tub is about 101 degrees right now. And you guys don't need to see us floating in the tub. But that's what we're heading for. So I will probably talk to you guys in the morning. Life is good. Wow, Sunday morning already. Beautiful day at the off-grid cabin again. It's overcast. It's not real nice out, but it's not bad out. It's still fairly warm, about 15 degrees or so Celsius. Hot tub was awesome last night. Now I tell you, that thing is still probably 85 degrees. The water, I just have my hand in there. It's right warm, but we could fire it up and get back in it. But excuse me, we got to get out of here pretty soon. Another shout out to Vevor for the wonderful pizza oven. I guess you call it wood-fired. We're going to put that thing to good use. And I didn't even show you guys yesterday, I don't think. This even has an ash pan on the bottom. When you want to clean it out, your ashes are right in there. So, well designed Vevor. Good unit. Very happy with it. And no disappointments. Dinner was wonderful. The pizza was wonderful. I'm going to put a link in the description of the video. Anybody wants to check these out, they're about 200 bucks is about what they are. So, Canadian. So, not even bad US. A lot cheaper. But anyways, we're going to bail out of here soon, guys. So, from Cynthia and I, live simply, remain grateful, and we'll talk to you soon.